Welcome to the Mind Spark, bringing you the latest news from around the world. Voyager 2 was a ghost, drifting through the cold, silent emptiness beyond our solar system. Launched in 1977, it gave us our first close-up views of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. After its grand tour, it just kept going, carrying the golden record, a message in a bottle cast into the cosmic ocean. Its signals grew fainter each year, barely whispers picked up by the Deep Space Network. Scientists monitored its health with reverence, expecting no surprises. Voyager 2 had become a symbol of human curiosity and our profound isolation. It represented a time when humanity dared to dream big, a legend for schoolchildren and a relic for historians. For most, its journey was a quiet epilogue to a thrilling story. But out there, in the silent void, something was about to change. The darkness around Voyager 2 was not as empty as we believed. The probe, after decades of faithful service, was about to do something no one had told it to do. It was about to move on its own. The silent Sentinel was about to wake up, sending shockwaves back to Earth. The ghost in the machine was about to remind us that the universe is full of mysteries. The story of Voyager 2 was far from over. Its greatest chapter was just beginning. The first sign of trouble came on a quiet Tuesday in 2025. A tiny, precise deviation in Voyager 2's trajectory. At JPL, engineers noticed the probe had adjusted its orientation, not from a glitch, but a deliberate maneuver. No commands had been sent from Earth. Diagnostics showed the probe was healthy. The movement was intentional. The team tried to replicate the event. Voyager 2 responded perfectly to their commands, making the anomaly even stranger. The probe had reoriented its antenna away from Earth, as if listening to something else. The engineers called it the Ghost, a machine 12 billion miles away showing a flicker of independent action. The information was kept secret, shared only with senior NASA officials. They feared wild theories and needed answers, but none came. The ghost in the machine remained silent, leaving Earth's brightest minds to wonder. What had happened in the lonely darkness of deep space? Was it a malfunction or something more? The probe's behavior defied all expectations. The mystery deepened, and the world remained unaware. Voyager 2 had become more than a relic. It was now an enigma. The team watched, waiting for the next move. The silence was unnerving. The ghost had made its presence known. While engineers puzzled over the maneuver, the science team found something stranger. Voyager 2's instruments, long steady, recorded sharp, unusual spikes. The magnetometer showed a sudden, twisted surge in the magnetic field. The plasma wave instrument detected a coherent burst of energy, like a powerful signal broadcast nearby. Most baffling, the cosmic ray detector recorded a near-total absence of particles, as if something had shielded the probe. The data suggested a dense object with a strong magnetic field had passed incredibly close. The timing matched the probe's mysterious turn. Voyager 2 hadn't moved on its own. It had reacted. It turned to face something approaching. The silent Sentinel had not been alone in the dark. It had an encounter. The biggest question loomed. What was it? The pieces were coming together, but the picture was terrifying. The probe had recorded the flyby of an unknown object. The void was not empty after all. The encounter changed everything. The sensor spikes transformed the investigation into a search for an unknown object. NASA tasked its most powerful telescopes to scan Voyager 2's region. After weeks, a faint, fast-moving object was spotted by the Very Large Telescope in Chile. Its trajectory matched the probe's location at the time of the incident. The object was small, dark, and non-reflective. A ghost against the stars. Its speed and path ruled out anything from our solar system. It was an interstellar visitor, but it behaved differently than Oumuamua. Analysis showed a slight course correction before it encountered Voyager 2, suggesting propulsion. The idea was staggering. An object of unknown origin, moving under its own power, had crossed paths with our probe. The scientific community was in turmoil. Was it debris, a rogue planet, or something more profound? The word alien was whispered in research labs. If it was technology from another civilization, it would be the greatest discovery in history. The unseen traveler was now a harbinger of a new reality. The secret leaked and the world erupted. Headlines screamed, "NASA probe encounters mystery object beyond Neptune." Public reaction was explosive: fascination, excitement, and fear. The scientific community split. Skeptics demanded more evidence. Others saw proof of alien technology. The debate raged everywhere, becoming philosophical. What would it mean for humanity if we were not alone? Some saw hope. Others feared chaos. The world was divided, waiting for answers. Scientists and governments stared into the same unknown. The next piece of the puzzle was desperately awaited. Behind the scenes, governments and militaries reacted swiftly. The object was now a matter of national security. Deep space radars and satellites tracked it, assessing potential threats. Leaks suggested the object might be a cluster, moving in formation, and had slowed to inspect Voyager 2. The narrative shifted from science to first contact, with the military in control. Scientists demanded openness. Governments insisted on secrecy. Trust eroded. Conspiracy theories flourished. The world teetered on a knife's edge, uncertainty growing louder. Amid global chaos, JPL focused on Voyager 2. The probe ignored commands, its antenna still turned away from Earth. Weeks passed, then a final faint transmission arrived. It was not data, but a single, structured pulse of low-frequency radio waves. The signal was artificial, mathematical, and brief, a whisper, not a shout. Then Voyager 2 went silent, its long journey ending. Scientists scrambled to decode the signal. Was it a message from the object, a recording, or a cry for help? The transmission solved nothing, only deepened the mystery. The pattern seemed more like a key than a message. Some thought it was a beacon, others a warning. The final transmission became the new focal point of debate. Voyager 2 was gone, but it left a haunting question. The probe's last act was to send a puzzle we could not solve. The universe had spoken, but in riddles. The story was now bigger than any one machine. July 2nd, 2025. The world still grapples with Voyager 2's legacy. The mystery object is gone, but the questions remain. Skeptics offer natural explanations. Others believe in a profound encounter. Was it a probe from another civilization, or just cosmic coincidence? The evidence is compelling, but the answer eludes us. Voyager 2 is now a tombstone marking a question we may never answer. The Golden Record's hope seems quaint. The universe has perhaps already replied. We can only look up at the night sky and wonder.